아씨, 난 브로드헤드가 일로 와준 줄. 패드야, 아프지마. 패드야. 방을 딱 꺾으면서 나무를 먹으려고 했는데 이게 직진을 함. 저기요? 뭐야. 시작부터 이래? 딱 텔 타고 오자마자 마테이가 가부렀다. 쏘지마. 190개. 나무 업그레이드만 600개가 필요해서. 아하, 저기 가면 안되겠다. 저거 뭐지? 브로드헤드인가? 스트라이더? 아, 여기 거긴데? 여기 성체잖아요. 여긴 어딘지 알 것 같은데? 일로 갔다가 앉아. 앉고 요거 하나 타고 갑시다. 엉덩이. 가자. 가면서 저 줍는 것도 되거든요? 잠깐만. 야, 가면서 줍는 거 되는데? 나 찍었는데 일부러 이거? 가면 요거 모닥불 하나 찍고 그걸 가죠.
Damn.
뭐야? 왜 한 거죠? 어그로 끌렸나? 여기 요 나무를 한번 먹으면서 어떻게 먹는지 좀 보자. Y. 아, 가까이 가야 Y고 가까이 안 갔을 때는 Y 누르면은 그거네. 내리네. 키를 좀 두 개를 따로 두지 왜 같이 두기야? 여기가 마지막 세이브 같거든요? 아니다. 요 세이브에서 한번 저장하면 되겠다. 가다 멈춰.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. An old work of cards your might against the howling forbidden west.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
캐를 바꾸고 갈까? 그냥 가죠 일단. 지금 서브 캐를 밀 생각이 없어서. 뭐가 많이 떴는데? 여기다. 제로던 프로젝트 시설. 스타델의 안뜰로 이동.
It's a nice idea, but what's the point? It won't bring us home any faster.
그저 갑바 좀 사야 되는데.
Everything's in order.
의상 중에 불갑바, 스텔스도 좋고, 근데 불을 먼저 사야 될 것 같아요. 아, 차저 심장이 없네? 아, 차저 좀 잡을걸, 씨. 차저를 잡고 올 걸 그랬네. 저거 나 처음 보는데?
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of Concordia.
이게
It's not like
베이모스구나.
it's Iridium. At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they miss it. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
Outlander,
Meantime,
if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room.
시타델에
You're
들어가기.
not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
여기 어떻게 가?
Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
저 꼬맹이가요?
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
야, 얘 꼭두각시네.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty
겨우
of
500원이요?
500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be waiting. Kinda busy.
We
both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent.
우티드가 누구죠?
So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun
새로운
ring
사이드
from on
퀘스트.
high.
이게 지금 제로덤 기지 가는 거고. 경치 7천?
The Kestrels.
바나씨한테 말 걸기인데.
They want us to see this, boy.
굳이?
It makes quite an impression.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
저 어떻게 가냐?
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry me, boy.
비켜마.
Worry me.
저 어떻게 가요?
Balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
저기 가서 짧게 떨어지라고요? 아니 비켜봐.
Another manhunt. How
이것들이
many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow Card?
Scared of their own shadows, Karja more like. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't. Sunfall is a house of...
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before?
우티드가
Whoever goes
누군지
first just
모르겠어요
leads
지금.
the others. Just take a load off and avail yourself of something. Then watch us seek out our prey. Straight...
Are you sure you're gonna...
술 취했냐고 물어보는 거죠?
Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous.
Overthink whether he's...
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting.
Oh,
아직 좀 꺼져. 아 진짜 이것들. 여기를 뛰어내리라고요?
Come to gawk at our exile? Let's see you gawk when we finally retake your
이거
radio.
뛰어내려도 되는 거야? 아 살짝만 걸치고 싶은데? 앞으로 안 뛰어지는데 근데? 앞으로 안 가져요. 아 여기서 뛰어야 되나? 아 저길로 내려가나 본데? 여기 나가는 데가 없는데? 아 여기구연. 탁 무동. 길 찾기가 가장 힘들구나.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
이거?
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return.
들어가면 못 나온대.
Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
이게 그건가? 내려가면은 그냥 엔딩까지 쭉 달려야 된다는 얘기인가? 잘은 모르겠지만 들어갑니다. 들어가 보면 알겠지.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
또 스캔해요.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent
비상
blockage. Do
통풍
you wish
절차요?
to proceed?
Yes.
이게 뭔데?
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving?
야, 문
There's
닫고
so
가면
much to
되잖아.
learn in less time than I'd hoped.
그래도 뭐 제한 시간이 있거나 하진 않네요.
Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
지금 둘러보고 있습니다. 혹시 모르니까 회복 예약으로
Please
맞춰놓고.
take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of
여긴
beverages
응접실인 것
and
같은데요?
snacks are available.
A smaller room.
앉아서 기다리래. 은행 같은 건가? 대출 상담? 이쪽은 못 가나?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding
1번 접견실로래요.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
여기요?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on
그러니까
Earth didn't
생명이
cease to exist.
소멸을 안 했잖아요. 지금 유기체들도 다 있고.
But
그러니까
it
제로던
was.
계획을 한 건데
Somehow Elizabeth saved us.
어쨌든 지구를 구하긴 구했어.
Find out how she did it.
근데 뭐 영원한 희망인가? 그 작전을 한 거는 이유는 이해는 가요. 16개월 후에 지구가 멸망한다고 하면은 사람들이 뭔 짓을 할지 어떻게 알아.
Castrals. They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
뭐야? 사람이 있는데? 중장병이 있다. 제스민아 싹 죽이면 돼.
Steady. The quicker we find the girl, the sooner we return to the sun.
I'll survive!
중장병. 어우 쉣. 이놈 보소. 어허 너호. 미쳐 가지고. 다음 세 발 걸어놓고 무음 공격. 머가리 몸통 머가리.
We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
파이어 스트라이커 놔. 어우 체력 포션 많다. 여기 지금 문서가 많거든요? 일단 문서를 조금 다 줍고 가야지. 제가 읽진 않지만 그래도 다 줍고 가야돼. 또 여기 너무 많아. 너무너무 많아. 다 된 듯? 근데 여기 환풍구는 못 들어가나? 아 들어가지네. 오잉? 뭔가 쩌는 아이템이 있을 줄 알았는데 그냥 한 바퀴 도는 것 같은데요? 그냥 애들 기습할 때 쓰는 통로구나.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. to create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
그러니까
By a machine.
파로 로봇이 지구를 파괴했고
Elizabeth
그 다음에
did this.
파괴하는 동안에 영원한 승리라는 작전으로 시간을 끄는 동안 가이아를 만들었고
Why Hades then? If
그래,
it was part of
하데스가
Gaia,
가이아 하위에
how did it end up in
있었거든요.
the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
아폴로가
I'm
아카이브였고
as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
그러니까 보면은 아까 전에 그 사슴이랑 글린토크랑 이런 거 갖다가 지구를 정화하고 씨앗, 극저온된 씨앗을 새로 심고 막 하는 일을 한다 그랬잖아요. 그리고 보면 가이아 밑에 뭐 포세이돈, 아르테미스 막 해가지고 각각 역할군이 하나씩 있던 것 같은데? 그 중에 하데스가 있었어. 그러면은 가이아는 지금 없는 건가? 하데스만 남고 가이아는 사라진 건가? 그것도 알아내야 됩니다. 스토리가 아직은 100% 이해는 안 가.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
오! 개꿀띠. 나 봤다. 보라색 상자. 이게 뭐예요? 특수 아이템. 아, 이거 무슨 템 3개 모아오는 게 하나 있긴 했거든요? 이거 컵 바꾸는 애였나? 걔한테 있었는데 나는 이거 콜라보 아이템인 줄 알았는데? 이런 데서 나오네? 여기 파밍은 빡세게 해야죠. 여기 또 언제 올 줄 알고. 아, 이거 주는 거 보니까 전투 있다 또. 회복시켜주면은 조만간 전투가
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
고맙다. 죽지 말라고 해줘서. 태가리. 또 태가리.
This is not.
바로 또 세발 장전. 미쳐가지고. 물약 이지합니다. 나 지금 쎄. 얘들이 물약을 줄 거기 때문에 버섯 빨지 말고 물약을 먹어요. 근데 여기서 갑자기 아카이브가 막 쏟아져. 이렇게 문서가 갑자기 쏟아지면은 사람들이 잘 안 읽을 것 같은데? 여기도 아까 있지 않았나요? 이 다음 방이었나?
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be my focus.
적들이 또? 없어.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
왼 위, 왼 아래 오. 왼 위, 왼 아래 오른쪽.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
저쪽이 열린 걸 거고.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
새 정극? 새 정극을 가져오래요. 아, 이게 지금 하나가 없으니까 정극 하나 가져와서 저기다가 넣어야 되고. 이건가? 정극? 2m. 이거 바로 올 수 있어서 좋네. 설치. 그리고 위엔 아래 오 위. 왼 아래 오 위. 끝. 된대? 아, 이거 아까 뭐 모든 게 반대라고 했던 그건가? 다시 들어봐요. 아, 야, 이거 지금 거꾸로 돼 있다. 그죠? F가 지금 8호라고 써 있는 게 거꾸로거든요? 그러면 아래, 왼, 위, 오, 아래. 아래, 왼, 위, 오, 아래. 오, 아래. 됐죠? 아래, 왼, 위, 오, 아래 맞는데? 아, 이게 왼이 아니네?
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
그러고 보니까 얘네 물약 안 줬나?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
방금 그 중화기 가져오면 딱인데. 이렇게 되면 다 잡은 것 같은데요? 아니네. 몇 명 더 있네. 포커스.
Come on, brothers, let's get her! Run out now, fight!
포커스. 다음 저기 있는데 저거 그냥 일어선 다음에 요거 세 발 띵하고 세 발짜리야. 너무 쉽고.
Or not.
뭐야 이건 또. 여기도 중화기 하나 흘리지 않았나? 안 흘렸네. 흘렸고. 어이, 나도 있어 이제.
clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
파밍할 거야. 파밍할 거야. 파밍 다 할 때까지 안 돼. 못 가. 너무 세졌어. 근데 진짜 활 3방 걸고 그냥 한번 표 헤드 하면은 인간형들은 그냥 다 죽어서 포션을 안 줄 리가 없는데? 안 주네. 당연히 포션을 줄 거라고 생각하고 포션을 하나 빨았는데
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers.
인류한테 불을 주는 애인가? 아니다, 불 주네 아니다. 얘가 아마 아르테미스 남편인가 그럴걸요?
The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
이 모양?
Of course. The birthing places of Gaia's machines.
헤파이스토스가 그거잖아요. 대장장이 갓 오브 워 옛날에 2였나? 그거 할 때 그 녀석이 헤파이스토스가 걔 누구야? 갓 오브 워 주인공 크레이토스 무기 막 강화해주고 했었거든요? 그러다가 통수 칠라다가 죽었죠? 크레토스한테? 저기 또 어떻게 가? 아, 내가 아까 쏘네구나.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way in... More clips.
Careful now.
Careful now.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
저 어떻게 가지?
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
여기 지금 사무실 가야 되거든요? 아, 여기 지도 못 봐? 다시 돌아가 볼게요. 잠깐만. 저 사무실에 지금 템도 하나 있었는데? 아카이브는 뭐 사실 놓쳐도 상관없는데 무슨 템 있는 것 같은데요, 저기? 이 사무실 어떻게 들어가? 여기. 여긴디. 요렇게 들어가나? 문이 저기 있는데? 돌아서 가야 되나보다. 얼마나 돌아야 돼?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of
이번엔 아폴로?
knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
아, 한국어도 해줘요.
Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and
교육과정까지?
gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
그러니까 지식을 남겨놔도 어차피 세계가 한번 초기화되는 거잖아요. 그러면은 새로운 인류가 그거를 쓰지를 못하니까 게임 형태로 학습을 할 수 있게 그렇게 만든 건가 본데? 뭐 뛰어내려야 돼? 아, 저 계단 있구나. 이걸 못 봐. 이걸 못 봤네. 너무 많아. 아카이브가 너무 많아. 혼자 있니? 혼자 있으면은 너 오냐? 돌아서 무음 공격하죠? 안 되네. 나 얘 무음.
Let's get on with it.
치명타. 뭐야, 어떻게 된 거야 이게? 치명타. 아이, 뭐 어떻게 된 거야 이게 지금? 머리. 야, 여기 애들이 인식 못한다. 머리. 머리. 라인? 죽어 씨. 아하 노 미쳐가지고 저게 널 위해 세 발을 준비했다.
That's the last of them.
아이씨 나도 이거 좀 재미 좀 볼랬더니 왜 다 죽어요? 나도 이거 좀 쏠라 그랬더니 다 죽어버렸어. 얘들 포션 안 줄라나? 아니 여기서부터 꼬였어요. 여기서부터. 여기서 당연히 무음 공격이 뜰 줄 알고 RB를 딱 눌렀는데 그냥 약 공격 나왔어. 무음 공격이 안 떠가지고. 그러면서 완전히 꼬였다. 먹을 거 없나? 아카이브가 하나도 없네. 당연히 아카이브는 좀 있을 줄 알았는데. 오케이 여기 하나. 뭐가 이렇게 없어? 너무 맛이 없구만. 포션 지금 5개나 빠졌어요. 5개. 하데스를 멸종 안전보장 프로토콜 킬러 앱.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
그러니까 가이아가 지구를 복구하는 프로그램인데
getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god.
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
근데 가이아가 복구를 했는데 잘못 복구를 했을 수도 있잖아요. 지구에 산소가 많아야 되는데 제가 예로 든 것처럼 뭐 메탄이나 이산화탄소가 너무 많아서 생명체가 살기 힘든 환경이 됐다. 그럼 한번 갈아엎고 다시 해야 되잖아. 그렇게 갈아엎는 거를 하데스가 해주는 건데, 그러면 하데스가 최근 한 15년 사이에 기계들이 난폭해졌다 그랬잖아요. 그 사이에 하데스는 이 인류가 필요가 없다고 생각을 한 건가? 그래서 한번 갈아엎으려고 하는 거 아닐까?
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
설마 모든 기능을 여기서 잡아야 되는
By
거야?
Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am
그거 너무
Patrick
많은데?
Rochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified.
냉동 기술인 거죠, 이게?
Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will
아동
proceed in
발달기
tandem.
양육과 교육을
To say nothing of
제공한다고요?
the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
그러니까 지구가 초기화가 되면 인류가 없어지는 거잖아. 그러면은 진화하는 과정에서 인간처럼 진화가 안 될 수도 있으니까 유전자도 보존을 해놓고, 그리고 요람시설에서 이제 애들을 키워낸다는 것 같은데? 그럼 주인공도 그 요람시설 출신인 거잖아요, 지금. 그런 거 아니야? 에일로이도 기계에서 태어났다 그랬잖아요. 그 산에 있는 뭐라 해야 되지? 가마솥 같은 거? 산의 어머니에서 태어났다 그랬나? 그게 요람시설인 것 같은데? 요런 건가 봐, 요런 거. 이게 냉동장치인가 본데요? 거의 다 온 것 같아.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
내가 보기에 거기가 요람
The
맞는 것
hatch
같아요.
wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
점프해.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopening
엄마다.
morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief.
that is difficult to describe.
가이아가 감정이 생기는 것 같은데?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
가이아가 감정이 생기고 있는 것 같아요 지금.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
근데 나는 아직도 이해가 안 가는 게 지금 8호라는 회사에서 만든 로봇들이 유기체까지 다 파괴하고 자가복제를 하면서 일이 시작된 거잖아요. 근데 지금 이 바깥 세상에서 돌아다니는 로봇은 다 가이아 하위에 있는 그게 뭐야 세파이토스였나? 누구였지? 헤파이토스? 걔가 만들어내는 거잖아. 8호 로봇은 지금 밖에 없는 거 아니에요?
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
이러면 지금 가이아 안에 안전장치 코드를 하나 씌워놨다는 건데 나 어디로 가야 돼? 여기가 아니에요? 아, 문 따기. 내가 아까 봤던 아이템이 이거였어. 아, 뭐야. 별로 좋은 것도 아니네, 이씨. 오디세이 실패? 오디세이가 뭐지? 파 제니스사에서 오디세이 임무에 실패했대요. 함선 승무원 접합체와 씨앗 화물.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
이게 가이아 멈추는 장치인가?
Restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Baby. Baby who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
소백이 낳고 냉동시켜 놓은 게 아니야, 그러면?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
복사 완료? 저놈인가 본데? 아니 저렇게 터지면은 던진 애도 죽었겠다 이씨. 던진 애도 죽었겠다.
Still alive. Good.
얘 맨 처음에 나 목 잡았던 애인가?
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
진실 발견.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty.
얘다 맞네.
That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
지란이 누구였지?
Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
야, 손을 밑으로 넣으면 되잖아,
As sure as the sun
멍청아.
rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere with dig sites and kill my men.
자기 합리화 오지는데?
Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, Not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then embrace the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
우리 고향 말하는 것
I
같은데요?
ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
뭐 그러지? 둘 다 상관없는데?
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible.
철의 명령을 내릴 수가 없구나.
You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
어? 저기에 다운로드 받은 데이터 있는데?
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
나 장비 없으면은 로봇이랑 못 싸우는데?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
이거 두 대나?
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
베이버스도 있는데?
Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow.
쟤들이 아예 오염을 시켜버리는 거구나.
Who schemed and slithered be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
No.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. And my weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring.
잠깐.
Maybe I could use its strength against it.
이것들로 뭐 조합을 할 수 있지 않을까? 무기 되찾기.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
아, 얘가 기둥을 받게 해서.
That did it. One more pillar, and that platform will come down. And my weapon's weak.
여기 봐봐.
Here he comes. It's down.
빨리. 오, 이런 변신하나 보다. 연기 거치면 변신. 어이, 베이모스 뒤졌다고.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
아, 포커스가 없어. 잠깐 타임. 포커스가 없으면 여기서 보지 뭐. 베이모스 내성 감전. 내성이 감전인데? 그럼 일단은 잠깐 이거 하나 그냥 찍고 보관함에서 무기를 로프 캐스터를 오른쪽에 껴놓고 탄은 맞나? 노. 전기는 내성 있거든요. 우와우 죽을 뻔. 아 노. 맞아.
Components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks.
No!
Freeze canister on its hip. Should set it off.
오우 씨. 어허, 저건 이상한 짓 하는데?
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
배에 캐니스터가 있대. 이거? 어허. 우와, 죽는 건 나고. 어이. 전기 내성인디? 왜 이게 바뀌었냐? 오케이. 파밍 못했어.
Shadows, kill her.
치사하구만. 내가 이겼는데.
Kill her.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
어? 아, 나 파밍 해야 되는데요, 저기. 야, 덤벼 빨리. 왜 나 포커스 없는데 어떡해? 꽤 괘씸한 놈이지만 그래도 구해줬으니까.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
그래, 헬리스가 널 알아봤어.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me
배신자라고
that you'd
했어요.
assisted the eclipse. Not
내가
that you
보기에
knew
얘가
the man
창립
who
멤버
killed
같아.
who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupted to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit
내가
of
하는 거 보고
monitoring
얘도
your
따라한
activities
거네요.
through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Okay, cool.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora sacred land. The tribe's
이제
already
진짜
weak.
마지막 같은데요?
They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
어?
You think
새
of
갑옷?
everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. 야!
녀석 그래도 캥기는 게 있었구만. 여기 되게 괜찮은데? 환경이 괜찮은데? 이 주변 잘 꾸몄네? 그림자 충신 라이트인가? 뭐 지금 그거 받았다는데요? 노라의 심장부 이거 받았는데? 사용자를 시야 차단 효과로부터 보호한다는 게 무슨 말이지? 아 근데 생긴 게 너무 구려. 생긴 게 너무 구려. 기술을 내가 이제 뭐 찍으려 그랬죠? 이거 찍으려 그랬나? 탈것 소리까지? 일단은 그럼 빠른 이동으로 가죠. 이 장소로 빠른 이동이 안 된대. 어디까지 돼? 여기까지는 된다. 여기도 되고. 되는데? 여기로 가죠 뭐. 여기가 제일 가깝네. 뭐야 여기? 타임. 아, 너 미친 녀석 아니야. 내 말. 안 돼, 내 말. 안 돼, 내 말. 아이고, 말순이 죽었다. 아니, 동네가 아주 지금 말도 아니네, 그냥.
For later.
아, 뛰어가야 돼. 미리 장전해놓고. 뭐야 이거? 포옹 전문 이탈해도 돼요.
They know I'm here now.
Let's take her down.
보면 어쩔 건데. 보면 어쩔 겁니까?
Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground.
We're under attack.
헤드샷? 근데 가면서 지금 약이 없네?
They're still looking.
이렇게 돌아가서 봐.
can get out of this.
잠깐만, 나 지금 요철목 500개인데요? 이러면 슬링? 가자. 거의 다 온 거 아닌가? 여기가 우리 마을이 바로 앞이었던 것 같은데? 개꿀띠. 스크래퍼. 여기가 마을이거든요? 쑥대밭이 돼버렸구만. 그냥 달릴게요.
Battle is upon us.
야하. 모른다. 썬더조? 웬 썬더조 소리? 아 뭐예요? 지나갔는데 이미 데미지가.
Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the